Oh, I mate who's a shaman, gets anything you want in no time. A weekend at Bernie's is a few days without any sunshine. I know a right dull-faced bastard, a really nice guy, but he hates life. He's got sarcastic eyeballs and a tongue that can slash like a lot knife. These faces I've known growing up on the street in the south side. From the house of the milk to the parade in the East End. I remember the change in the accents on the west side. Making money till there's no time left to spend. It's all bullshit, but we all still pretend. When I was a ween, I used to sell puff to make money. But we smoke all the profit, and by Friday it was no longer funny. I know a guy who's a lightweight, 1 or 2 jars and he's buckled. He's a guy that loses keys, has to break into his own house and gets huckled. These faces I've known growing up on the streets in the south side. From the sobs and the schemes to the upscale dreams of the town. And when I lie awake in the night time, these things I remember. Some happy, some sad, bring a smile to my face when I'm done. In the prairie, or in the Simbads in the Danube. I've been all around the world, but there's nowhere compares to my hometown. The mayhem of Glasgow is buried deep in my blood. And there's no other place where I might not be put down. It's 13 degrees and there's folk in the street and the scud. Know the best place, but there's diamonds in the mud. Know the best place where there's diamonds in the mud. Know the best place, but there's diamonds in the mud. This is the beginning of the rest of your life. You better start moving like you're running out of time. The realization coming over your mind that it should be a canter. If you could just find the answer, you know it could be a canter. If you were just a wee bit less of a wanker, more than half of the time. This is the beginning of the rest of your life. You better start grafting cause you're running out of time. The roof is on fire and it's raining outside, but it should be a canter. If you could just find the answer, you know it could be a canter. If you're just a wee bit less of a wanker, more than half of the time. Because the hardest part of the game isn't even playing the game. It's caring enough to care about the things that you're doing. Oh, it's a wee crying shame. Here comes the rain. This is the beginning of the rest of your life. You better start grafting cause you're running out of time. The roof is on fire and it's raining outside, but it should be a canter. If you just even less of a wanker, more than half of the time. They tell you it's no easy, they tell you it's hard, they tell you it's impossible to mend a broken heart. The lead role in a tragedy pretending that it's hard, but it's hard to see the finish when you don't know where to start. I could write a stanza and put you in a song, detail the times when you were right and I was wrong. Flashback to the older place where I felt like I belong. You'll never be a king when you're writing like a poet, because the hardest part of the game isn't even playing the game. Scary enough to care about playing the game, or it's a wee crying shame. Here comes the rain. She is a belter, different for the rest. Diamonds on her finger and she always looks her best. She is a gangster with 100 mile style when she walks. Her feet don't touch the flare, she is a belter. She plays with lightning, I'm 100 miles high, dishing out the thunder like a god inside the sky. She is a dancer, and she dances in my dreams, reminds me that the world is not as evil as it seems. She is a belter. No happy endings, unless fairy tales come true. But she looks like a princess and there's not much else to do. I think I love her. She gets underneath my skin, but I've been stung a few times, so I don't let no one I know, even belters. She is a belter. She is a belter. She is a belter. How can she reach me when I'm high above the shelf? Lost inside the smoke ring while I ponder to myself, is she the answer to the question in my mind? Or is happiness an option, or has love just turned me blind? Is she a belter? No happy endings, unless it feels gone true. But she looks like a princess and there's not much else to do. I think I love her. She gets underneath my skin, but I've been stung a few times, so I don't let no one I know, even belters. She is a belter. She is a belter. She is a belter. The weather wasn't great. I was a black cloud floating. You were a moonbeam in the sky, longing for the day. I threw myself into your light. I'm standing by the night. Nothing stays the same, but still the world is turning. At least some things will never change. If life is just a game and luck is for losers, then I'm winning again. Dark days, these are dark days, but I heard there's an easier way. These are the best days that you're ever gonna have. Dark days, but I got sun rays, 'cause I know that there's an easier way to love. These are the best days that you're ever gonna have. Dark days, these are dark days, but I heard there was an easier way. These are the best days that you're ever gonna have. Dark days, but I got sun rays. But 'cause I know this is an easier way to love. These are the best days that you're ever gonna have. The dark days, the dark days.